was a messed up situation. I swear my sphincter tightened up tighter than Lil Kim's face after surgery. Man, I was messed up. Woo! Thank goodness for situational awareness, because I mean, it's all about the classes I teach and the classes I take. Having that situational awareness, man, it's a lifesaver. It's a really big lifesaver out there on the road. And, you know, for those of you who don't know, it's Midwest Ninja bringing you another motovlog out of Chicago. And I want to talk about situational awareness and the importance of it. It is an absolutely beautiful day in Chicago. We finally got the boats and everything out. Got the beaches open. So y'all want to talk about situational awareness when it comes to riders out here, because I had quite a few videos come across my news feed, and honestly, they were pretty messed up, man. For the guy who uploaded the video I'm about to show, kudos to you. As a fellow Chicago rider, man, it takes a lot of heart to upload a video and receive such criticisms and actually learn from your mistakes. And that's one of the best things about recording your experiences, is that if you do make a mistake, and when you do make a mistake, you can go back and review it and learn from it. Now, I recently had a fellow rider, you know, a rider that rode with a group of friends I ride with, and he uploaded a mistake he made where he was riding in rain, and it was just, you know what, just check out the video, check it out. So that whole situation could have easily been avoided. I mean, bruh, you had like 700 feet to come to a stop. Seriously. I mean, I know it's wet. You have less than ideal braking traction conditions out there, but you went wrong with all of that revving of your engine, because honestly, these car drivers don't see us. They don't care about us. And the way they feel, they don't have to give us the right of way. And as a rider, that should be something that you automatically assume about these car drivers out here. You know, you want to set yourself up in a position to where you have to act and not have to react. And in that video right there, you had more than enough time to actually act and come to a complete stop. You know, assuming that car driver was just going to pull out anyway, then having to react by dumping your motorcycle because the a-hole pulled out like you expected him to. I mean, if there's one thing you can expect a thief to always be a thief. And the way I see it, I can expect a car driver to not see me even when I'm right there in front of their freaking face. It is absolutely freaking beautiful. Holy crap. Enjoy the views of Chicago out here, people. But it's something that just bugged me right there, because situational awareness is super important when it comes to being safe out here. You want to be scanning always, you know, scanning your mirrors, seeing what's around you, so that you can make sure not to put yourself in such a bad and messed up situation. And man, kudos to you for uploading that video. But you can't really give blame to the car driver, because the car driver, I felt like the car driver was going to pull out no matter what. And the thing about our exhaust, you know, motorcycle exhaust point backwards. How many of you have been on the highway and had a motorcycle just blast right past you at, say, a $120, and it scared the living hell out of you? And the reason it scared you is because you didn't hear the motorcycle coming up that quickly in the first place. You didn't hear that motorcycle until it already blasted right past you. And you went, holy shit, what was that? And admittedly, I've done that plenty of times. It freaked me the hell out, and I could not believe it. Yeah, this person's gonna turn. Don't want to be in a merge lane over here because they get crazy. And you know, that's the reason why fire trucks and ambulance, police cars, they have their sirens pointed forward, simply because of the Doppler effect. Now, unless you had your exhaust pointed forward, I guarantee you that car driver did not hear you. And no matter what, if I were you, I would have automatically assumed that car driver would not hear me, and I would have just slowed down and let the car driver go. Going that fast in the rain is pretty messed up too. I mean, come on, let's be real, man. You was booking it. And you know, you put it in a weird way, well, not in a weird way, but realistically, you put yourself in that situation, and I feel like that situation was completely avoidable. Now, I know you might be thinking, you know, hey, Midwest, you know, you can't really say anything unless you've been in that situation. I'm here to tell you, man, I have been in that situation. Yeah, the situation at the beginning of this video was a light one compared to some of the situations I've been in. I've been on the same road where someone was changing a tire on the same highway. It was coming from right over there. The person was changing the tire, and rather than getting up to speed and merging back into traffic, no, they decided to pull out at like 2 miles per hour while I was doing 85. You better believe that I had a decision to make right away whether to brake or swerve. I didn't honk my horn. I didn't rev my throttle. I didn't think about any of that. I just knew I either had to brake or swerve, but going at 85 miles per hour with that person only 200 feet in front of me, there was no way I'm breaking it down, breaking my speed down that much in time, so I just chose to swerve. I came to within an inch. I mean, literally as tight as lane splitting can get, came to within an inch of that vehicle. But I made that decision instinctively, and it saved my life. And you know, I've been proud of that. I've been happy about taking those MSF courses and teaching those MSF courses, because when you need to, that training kicks in. I mean, seriously, if you happen to take one of those courses, take an MSF course, because that training, it's good to have it and not need it than need it and not have that freaking training. But I mean, that's just something I wanted to talk about. When it comes to situational awareness, riders, we have to do better, and especially as it gets warmer out here, you don't want to be distracted. You don't want to expect these car drivers to give you the right of way. Always ride defensively, and if you have to ride aggressively, know when and where to ride aggressively versus defensively. And that's all I want to say for this right here. So, to my riders out there, this is Midwest Ninja bringing you another motovlog on a beautiful day in Chicago. Until next time, you know, Chicago represent out here. That's what it's all about. Till next time, my ninjas, peace.